Hello guys, Wahoo here, back with another video. This time around, a theory on guaranteeing yourself some Crystal 4 items. So I have been testing a little bit, but I am getting you guys this information because I think it's amazing if there was like sort of a karma bar for, for Crystal 4, as there apparently is for Crystal 4 gear, but also for like maybe there would be one for perma torches or other things that are sort of up to RNG, and instead of RNG being your enemy, it could be your friend because you are guaranteed to get that item. So if you get it before, that's just RNG being nice, but you're at least guaranteed to get it. So the theory is that you do 51 vaults, and that should get you yourself a guaranteed drop. But the thing is that this karma bar, this hidden karma bar, that is going to reset if you get a Crystal 4 item. So why it's not a completely tested theory by myself, other people have done it, and that's why I'm bringing this information to you guys, because it's from people that I really trust. And I think it's important to get this information to you guys so you sort of can actually farm them. So if you've been doing like 50 vaults and you have not gotten one yet, you are guaranteed to get it. At least that is what is the theory, because like I said, the karma bar resets when you get a Crystal 4 item. So when you get a Crystal 4 item, it is going to reset, and I did that the same thing with my testing, and I did 51 vaults and I got a Crystal 4 item before that, and then I realized that it wasn't a clean run. And with a clean run, I mean, of course, that you get no Crystal 4 items in the 51 vaults and you then get it on the 51. Of course, they can also just be RNG. I again haven't tested it. You have to do like a run. 51 vaults is a lot. That's 153 floors of delve. That's 153 floors of delve. Not in a row. You don't have to do them all in a row. You just have to do 3 in a row. But in total, you need to do 153. So I have to do 153 floors 2 times and duplicate that same result. We're not getting a Crystal 4 item. So that's over 300 floors of delve, and sure, you can do that over a long period of time, but for testing a video it would take a long time. It took me about a week, just doing a few here and there. It takes me about an hour to do 6, 7, 8, 9 floors or something like that. So yeah, it does take a while to get through all of those and doing 153 just in what I've done, right? And then have to duplicate. And if I then suddenly get, if I'm lucky to get a Crystal 4 item, I have to do it all over again. Have to do 51 vaults from when I get that item. So you have to be sort of lucky not to get it to duplicate these test results, so you can actually guarantee or confirm this theory. But I just wanted, like I said, I wanted to make this video for you guys because I think it's an amazing idea. If there would be some guarantee, sure, 51 vaults are still a very large amount, but at least we are gonna get it at some point. So that's why I'm making this video. So I will explain it once again. Again, I will do a little basic stuff, and then I will do like the karma bar intro. But that's sort of what everything is about. I just wanted to mention this, that it's not 100% guarantee. It could be 100% guarantee. I just haven't tested it. So I just want to make that clear that I have not tested extensively. So just keep that in mind when you see the rest of the video. All right, so first in this basic step, I want to talk to you guys before we go ahead and do, of course, do the objective, but also kill the boss. I want to show you guys, if you don't know, if you are on a floor that has a shadow resolval, because every information is here in the beginning, and every time, either on this side or on this side, it sometimes changes. There is this blue one, as you can see, shadowy soul vault. So this tier contains a shadowy soul vault. So now you know that this this floor contains one of these. So if you wasn't sure, just wanted to show you guys before we go ahead. You're going to see it. Of course, when you defeat, there's going to be 2 different boxes, but I just wanted to show you guys this. It always spawns here at the end, either on this pillar or on this little hill, I guess, or mountain. It's always going to show up there, either this side or the other one. But all the information also about all the monsters, even the boss, there's information about it if you didn't know. All the information is right here, and also if there is a shadowy soul vault. But I'm going to go ahead and do the objective, and I'll see you guys when I've killed the boss. Alright guys, I've now defeated the boss, and also my minions accidentally also destroyed the box right here, but it's the same box that's on every floor. The only thing that is changed is now that we have this shadowy soul vault, and this is where you're gonna need a key to open. So just wanted to show you guys, you do 3 floors in a row, as I've done, right now. I started at 117 and now I am at 120. So that's 3 floors. If you're not sure if you are on U10, for example, you can hit the escape button or the menu button. And up here, it's gonna say U10. But anything above or below, I don't know, like you go down in the depth, I guess, but up in levels. But you'd have to go at least 117. 117, anything within that, or above, more levels above that, is gonna be, U10, and that's gonna be where you can get it. I'm just gonna go ahead real quick and pick up these items so they don't disappear on me. But what you wanna do now is, of course, use a delve key. I'm gonna go ahead into my personal chest, get my delve keys, make some room down here in my inventory, or my little bar here, so I can hit the 10. But I do not want, I don't want items on my Dracolite. So I'm gonna change it up to this Shadow Hunter. So I'm using the Shadow Hunter. The same thing, goes for the randomness. You get hat, weapon, and face. But this time, if I'm using the Shadow Hunter, I will get, if I get a weapon, it's gonna be a bow. If I was on a Dracolite, it's gonna be a staff. But it's still random which ones you are gonna get. But you can only get the weapon that you are currently on. So I'm gonna go ahead, hold down the, the key, open up the chest. And unfortunately, there was no, there wasn't even a, what's it called? There wasn't even a, crystal item in this one. But if there was a chance it could be crystal 4. But of course, it's not guaranteed on this level right here. But I'll get into how it's gonna be guaranteed in the next segment. But I just wanted to show you guys how you are going to get the shadowy soul watch, which is the ones we are looking for, how you are going to get that. And of course the keys, you get that, but just, grinding dungeons and stuff like that, and then creating them. We can also do in the mold here. You can see I can make about 20 more keys if I wanted to, just by grinding dungeons. In Prime Worlds U8, sorry, not U8, sorry, Prime Worlds above U1, and then, going through all of those dungeons, as you can see right here, U1, and then above all the way to, it have to be Prime Worlds, not in these. Sometimes you can get them here, but that depends if you have like a, building that gives them and stuff like that. So, but you don't get very many. So just go to, the Prime World and farm your key fragments and turn them into keys to open these as well, of course. But that's enough rambling on the basic things. Let's move on into the guaranteed things. Alright guys, we are now in MS Paint, as you can see, because I'm going to explain to you guys how the comma bar works. So there is a comma bar both for U9 and for U10, and U10 also starts at 117, so your vault has to be at 117 at least. You can start it before that. You can start it at 115 and then do 2 floors, 115, 116, and then 117, that will be the equivalent to U10. So there has been a few theories also if the go down and do some vaults at U9, and that would reset that comma bar, but there is no theory on that. So if you do U9, or if your vault is under U9, then, or around U9, that will be the comma bar. Don't pay attention to the numbers down here. That's just from the picture that I got. But like I said, 153 floors in total, but 51 vaults you have to do. And again, you don't have to do them all in a row. You can do them wherever you want. The comma bar does not reset, and it doesn't reset if you go down here and do a bunch of it U9 and a bunch of them U10. It doesn't reset each other. They have them each themselves, and they can remember how many you have. So that's just sort of how it works. So 117, so that's how the comma bar works for this. And again, you do have to do 3 floors in a row to get yourself one of these shadowy soul vaults, as you saw in the previous step. So just do, like I said, 51. That's a very nice 51, and you get yourself that comma bar. And it's not a guarantee, as I said in the intro, so on and so on. But this is just sort of how it works, and I wanted to mention this with the reset and stuff, so just so you guys knew that that is how it all works. But we are gonna go on, enough just talking, you guys get the point. Let me show you guys the 51 volts that I did do in trying to test out this theory, and I'm gonna be back when you know, that testing is gone or over, and I'll do a little bit of an outro and some final thoughts on everything. So see you guys during the, I'll be talking over the testing, but yeah, you know what I mean. All right, so here we go with the testing. The first volt there out of 51. So I'm doing all this testing, you know, you can see all the testing. I'm doing this great voiceover for you guys. Don't worry, I won't be, you know, talking through the whole thing. I will leave you be, don't worry. But I'm showing you guys all of the volts. I could speed them up. It takes about 7-8 minutes to get through all of 51 here. But I wanted to show you guys all of it. It actually took longer to edit than I actually expected it to do. But yeah, as you can see, I'm very happy to doing all these volts here. But yeah, I'm showing all you guys. Of course, there's timestamps. I hope you guys realize that there's timestamps to everything. So if you wanted to skip ahead to the end where I, you know, tab my final thoughts and stuff like that, you can do so. But if you want to see like the 51 volts opening, you know, you can do so. I do want to mention that on number 35, I actually, you know, opened or I used the footage for the basic stuff. So if you see me talking a lot or see me talking, actually, it might be talking to my friends because I just, you know, recorded it while I was sometimes speaking to them or not. But the 35 one, vault number 35, that I used for the basic stuff. So if you see me like kind of addressing the camera and talking, that's because of that. And then 43, this is the one I get my crystal 4 items. So spoiler alert, I'm sorry, spoiler alert. Yeah, you know, that's the, you know, thing that or the vault I get my item. But as you can see, saw right there on 10, I think it was, vault 10, I have a mod that on auto locks all crystal 3 items and crystal 4 items, so I do not miss out on it. So you might be wondering, I loop click really quickly, but it locks all the things that I do not want it to be locked. So don't worry, there's nothing that got loop collected that shouldn't be. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to kind of mention with all these. We're already on 14, vault number 14. And like I said, I won't be talking for the whole thing, but I just wanted to talk a little bit over all of this that is gonna go on. So yeah, I hope you guys are going to enjoy all of the vaults here, or you can just skip ahead to my final thoughts. But you can also see me having so much fun doing all the delves. I really look mad, don't I? Like, I'm really mad at this. No, it is, you know, just me recording, you know, just vault after vault after vault. And it took me about 4 or 5 days to do all the vaults. I did about 9 floors, like 18 floors a day, so 9 and then 9 again, and that sort of also was enough for what my combo bar was. So some days I did that, some I did without, so that's why you're also going to see some of them being at different points and stuff like that, and also just me maybe in different clothes and different looking guy, I don't know, but yeah, this is all that. So I just wanted to mention all of that, and I'm gonna have a little bit of background music. It's not gonna be super loud, so this is mostly gonna see me opening vaults. So yeah, you guys know which vault is gonna be the crystal 4 item, and you know, that's just it. So this is the testing part. I'll see you guys in the well, the final thoughts, the end part. that was the testing, guys. So yeah, I just want to do some final thoughts on all of this. Like I said, I definitely need to do way more testing, but it's all about the concept of having a guaranteed bar for different things. Like we have, of course, for our gems, that's a visual one, but some hidden ones would be amazing, and they could hint at them and say, oh, if you actually do. And especially for permatorches, that's you know, what I really want, because people are doing so many leviathans and not getting. There might be one, but I've heard about people, you know, doing thousands upon thousand and not even getting a permatorch by then. So I really hope that they would at some point also make some sort of comma bar for that. But I just like the idea that you actually some guaranteed stuff that usually just is up to RNG. And I know how much also, or at least what I've heard, is that a few people here and there are very upset that, you know, RNG, and people are always going to be that for sure. Don't get me wrong, it doesn't matter what game it is. But if there was something I could say to tell them, say if they were complaining about the RNG, that Trove has too much RNG, I could say, well, it is a lot of vaults you have to do, or it's a lot of leviathans you have to do, but you are guaranteed to get it at some point. So maybe there is also one for leviathan. I haven't heard one, but at least Crystal 4, that's a thing. And I just wanted to make this video for you guys and do a bunch of testing. And like I said, it's not completely tested. I need to do way more testing if I was to confirm anything. So I'm not confirming anything, but I like to say that hopefully this is a thing. And like, I'd really trust these people that I've heard it from, as I said in the beginning. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.